Hey, how's it going? Sorry, I thought you were my landlord.
No. I'm just here because I would like to have access to your personal photos, your friends' personal photos, all of your bank account information, your housing details, your credit card info, and pretty much everything else about you, if that's okay with you.
You know, that is a really attractive offer, but I'm gonna have to pass. I keep all my privacy filters checked. Thanks, have a nice day, okay? See, that was a good example of internet privacy. Internet privacy is the right to withhold information from other parties and the promise of firms to respect their users' decisions. You know all those terms and agreements that you don't like reading and you just want to skip through? Well, sometimes that could actually help you in the long run. Sometimes that actually protects you from them sharing information that you don't want to be shared.
And sometimes it can also hurt you, because sometimes those documents allow certain parties to have access to more information than you're willing to give them in your own thinking, but technically you are giving them access to it. And also sometimes other parties like the government, in case of national security, will also intervene, and there aren't always this good of interactions. So let's take a look at one possible negative reaction.
What do you want, man?
I found a suspicious tweet that came from this area that contained a certain 4 letters.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come in.
No.
So that was a good example of how privacy can't always be expected or respected by certain parties, like in that case where a government agent came in under suspicion and just proceeded to interrogate someone after they were just posting something that they meant to be private but someone else found. And so even privacy filters and stuff may not always work for keeping you like secure from other third parties. Thanks to like Edward Snowden and other activists like that, we now know that like governments and other parties have access to so many information, and which it's a huge moral debate whether or not it's right or wrong, but I'm not going to get into that. And then the only portion that I really have a stance on is the insurance side, when insurance companies have access to all sorts of information, whether or not they should give you healthcare, and so then you end up not being able to get healthcare if you really need it, and then you end up getting worse or potentially dying.
Okay, and I have a couple tips on how to maintain privacy on the internet, but these are just a couple. There's a lot of things you could do, but I'm just going to name a few. You could disable your location until you need it. Like a lot of apps give you the option to have your location on all the time, or just turn it on whenever you need it, whenever you want it. That's one thing. Like I said earlier in the video, read before you agree to like terms and conditions. We don't like to do it all the time, but it could help us out. And you could also simply set your profile to private. That's an easy way for we're not really on a big scale, but like if we're talking about if you don't want somebody seeing your profile, then just put it on private, and you have to approve them seeing it. So that's another way. And like I said, there's a lot more things you could do, but these are just a few things you could do to help you maintain your privacy.
And make sure you just don't, like the biggest thing is just make sure to be careful what you post or what friends post about you, because once something's up, it can't be deleted. It's always out there, so.
Yeah.